Stop her.
Chase her! Quick, catch her!
Over there.
Hurry, catch her! She's there! Keep up!
Don't run. She's up ahead.
Go!
Catch her. Stop running.
After her. She's here.
Don't let her get away.
One faster. Ah!
Hi.
Hello, Miss.
Yara. You took my parents, my brother, and the inheritance Grandpa left me. Now you've ruined it, my reputation. Is that not enough? Do you really want me dead?
Sister. After all, you are the real daughter of the Lucas family, while I'm just an adopted daughter. Hiss, tell me, what if Mom and Dad find their conscience one day and come looking for you? Oh. So, you should just die.
Yara. If you kill me, you'll never have a good day again.
Sigh. Since we were once sisters, I'll let you die knowing why. I have a system. One that transmits my inner voice. I just need to act pitiful in my thoughts. And Mom, Dad, and my brother, they'll believe me like fools. While you will only be blamed by them, humiliated and despised. All right. Now, you can peacefully
No? Let me go. No. Didn't Yara push me off the building? I've been reborn! Isn't this when Yara framed me for feeding her allergens? That was the year she started using her inner voice to drive us apart. Then, little by little, stole everything from me.
You're a beast. Even attacking your own sister.
No. It wasn't just Yara. There's also them. They're all Yara's accomplices. Their lack of judgment and blind trust is what caused this. In this new life, I'll never obey you just for a bit of affection again.
Jean, you knew Yara is allergic to milk, yet you put it in her coffee. I'll beat you to death today, you ungrateful girl. What are you doing? Trying to rebel? Did I tell you to get up? Get on your knees!
What right do you have to make me kneel?
Hey! Jean, we are your parents. How far are you going to take this? Look at yourself. Where is your upbringing as the eldest Miss Lucas?
Yara lost her parents young, yet she's a proper lady now. But you? Nothing but brute force and a heart full of malice. You've humiliated us in front of everyone.
If you have any conscience left, kneel and apologize now.
The chairman of the Lucas Group is actually a blind man who can't tell right from wrong and abuses his daughter. No wonder Grandpa bypassed you to give me the group.
What did you say?
Am I wrong? All these years you've ignored me? You believe whatever others say without ever checking the facts. If she said paraquat could cure diseases, would you try it too?
You. Jean? How dare you talk back to your parents? Is this how you repay us for raising you all these years?
You? Did you ever really raise me? You'd better stop right there. You just want Grandpa's legacy, the 25% stake, right? Before, to get a sliver of your stingy love. I tried so hard to please you, but from now on, I hope Chairman Lucas and Mrs. Lucas know their place. Otherwise, you can get out of here. After all, this villa and the company, it's the inheritance Grandpa left me.
So scary. So the rumors are true. The sister Grandpa raised really thinks the Lucas family belongs to her. Mom, Dad, what should we do?
This is her secret weapon. To think I can hear her inner thoughts in this life too. No wonder everyone believes her. Who would have thought inner thoughts could also be faked? Yara, just you wait in this life? I'll never try to please this so-called family again.
How dare you! You, unfilial girl! Are you trying to start a riot? I'll show you who's the boss of this house today! You! I'll beat you to death, you heartless, ungrateful girl. You, if you hadn't nearly killed Yara with that allergy, who'd care if you lived or died? You brought this on yourself!
Jean, your father is teaching you how to behave. What's with that attitude?
Jean, stop hurting Mom and Dad. Apologize now.
Keeping someone like her is a disgrace to the family. I think we should kick her out immediately.
Kick me out? Like you have the right?
You, what are you doing?
Jean, are you crazy? He's your father. What do you want?
Unfilial girl, let go! Let me go! Ow!
Jean, are you crazy? You dare hit Dad?
Unfilial girl, I'm your father.
Guards? Guards? Quick! Throw her out now!
I dare you. Mark, you're a disgrace to Grandpa's teachings.
Ow! Quick, call an ambulance.
I'm not going to the hospital. Get the private doctor here.
Sister really went for the kill. She really learned well from Grandpa since childhood. She's betting Dad won't call the police. That's why she's so reckless?
We can't just let this go. We definitely can't let this go.
Jean, no respect for your elders. Call the women's reformatory. I'll make sure she learns some discipline.
You're always talking about discipline. CEO Lucas really is living in the feudal ages. Or maybe this is just a pretext to steal my shares.
Mom, my sister is out of line. But is the reformatory too much?
If she hits your dad today, she'll destroy the family tomorrow. She must be sent to the reformatory today. To learn some decency and shame.
Yes! The Lucas family has no room for this. For a woman who hurt her sister and hit her father, she must be sent to the reformatory immediately.
You don't actually think that you're in charge of me, do you? Hello, Aunt Nina. Please come back to the old mansion. There's a little trouble. Some people are delusional. I need your help to help them find their place.
You! What are you trying to do? This is a family matter. Why did you call Nina?
Exactly. Nina is from the underworld. Do you want her to teach us a lesson?
Aunt Nina isn't an outsider. She and Grandpa raised me. She's Jean's family. Since I've been mistreated, I must pay it back twofold.
I'd like to see who dares. Miss?
And, Nina! Why bring so many people here? Please excuse my lack of welcome.
Miss called me. I'll be here, no matter what happens. Why don't you tell me exactly who was barking?
Nina, you don't know. Jean has changed. She's become cold-hearted now. She hurt her sister and even dared to hit me. If we don't discipline her, she'll disappoint both Dad and you.
You? Discipline, miss? Who do you think you are? To dare order her around? Do you even have the right?
I'm the president of Lucas Group, but Nina has shady connections. I can't mess with her.
Aunt Nina, feed her some milk.
Mom. Mom.
What are you doing?
You rebellious daughter, what's your plan? She's your own sister!
Didn't she say I put milk in her food and caused an allergy? I don't like being wrongly accused, so let's verify.
How dare you!
I told you, I won't be wronged anymore. If I'm wronged, I'll pay it back with interest. And you better think carefully. Do you even have the power to fight me? Make her drink it.
Mom. Does sister really want me dead? Allergies can be fatal. How can she be so heartless? Dad, Mom, brother, I'm scared. Sister, a milk allergy can really kill someone. Sister, you're the best. You don't want me to die, right? Does sister really want me dead? Is she resentful because I stole our parents' love? If I leave, will she forgive me?
Jean, if you dare touch Yara, I will never acknowledge you as my daughter again.
Yara is the sister who grew up with us. Jean, can you really be this heartless?
I'm telling you, if you do this, don't you ever set foot in the Lucas house again.
I wish I was never born into this family. If it wasn't for Grandpa, I'd probably be dead. In this life, I just want to keep what Grandpa left me. I don't crave your fake and disgusting affection anymore. Hurry up. I don't want to hear any more barking from nobodies.
Yara. Yara. Don't scare me.
Call an ambulance. Make the call.
Can't you see your precious daughter is perfectly fine? Such pathetic acting. Only fools like you would believe her.
Mom, I'm not allergic. Don't blame my sister. It's okay. It hurts so much. Mom, I'm afraid I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Where's the doctor? Why isn't the doctor here yet? Yara, just hold on. Mom's taking you to the hospital now.
Why haven't you told them to move? Do you really have to kill someone?
Aunt Nina, let them go. I'd like to see my sister's acting, and see how you'll react when you learn the truth. Yara has more secrets than just the system. But in this life, every one of your schemes and every inner thought, I can hear them. I want to see any more tricks? Life won't be boring from now on. President Lucas and Mrs. Lucas, why aren't you leaving? Do you want me to have you escorted out?
What did you call me? President Lucas. And you're kicking me out? Jean, you've really grown some wings, haven't you?
I've said this before. I'm the type of person who won't be mistreated. I'll repay anyone who embarrasses me twofold. Does President Lucas think he's innocent? Are you using our blood tie to stay here shamelessly and put on a show? Of a happy family. Just to disgust me?
Disgust you? Jean, you.
How dare you talk to Dad like that? In this family, Dad still has the final say.
We raised you, just so you could disrespect us? If you keep being this insolent, I don't mind making this public. When that happens, even with Aunt Nina's protection, you'll still be in trouble.
President Lucas, aren't you ashamed?
I believe there's nothing more embarrassing than the president of the Lucas Group, kicked out of Lucas family or mansion by his daughter.
Fine. You can stay here. In 2 months, it's the 3rd anniversary of Grandfather's death. It's also the day I, per the will, collect my 25% share. On that day, we'll cut all ties. Until then, you can stay. You'll live in the servants' quarters. You'd better watch your mouths, or I won't mind letting you, all of you, end up on the streets. Aunt Nina, please keep a close eye on them. Don't let outsiders set foot on the second floor.
Okay.
Ah! Jean! How dare she be so arrogant? My clothes, my bags, my makeup. Jean, how dare she be so arrogant? Old Lucas, how are you?
Dad,
Take a deep breath. Relax. Don't be angry. Don't let that rebellious girl ruin your health. Old Lucas, wake up.
Mom, let me do it.
Wake up. Old Lucas, you're awake.
Take it easy. Ease, Dad.
Old Lucas, you have to control that rebellious girl. Otherwise, she'll go completely out of control. She even wants to kick us into the servants' quarters. I think she's the one who should be kicked out.
Listen to me. Pack your things and move to the servants' quarters.
What?
That rebellious girl has lost her mind. She's upstairs now, being protected by Nina. We must endure this for now. When we get the chance, we'll teach her a lesson.
Endure it? Old Lucas, this is our home. Those quarters are so small, how can we live there?
Stop being stubborn. Go on. Right. Jean can yell all she wants. Let's see if she kicks you out.
Dad, this isn't right. When did she ever dare to resist us before? Could it be that this time we really wronged her? Dad, something feels off about today. When has she ever dared to defy us? Could it be that this time we really misunderstood her?
Impossible. Since Yara came to our house, how many bad things has she done? Exam scores. The lost necklace, she keeps blaming Yara. It never stops. A woman like her. How could I wrong her?
She even scratched Yara's hand behind our backs.
Yeah,
Surely you haven't forgotten?
These things, only that rebellious girl could do. She usually acts pitiful, just as a disguise.
If I'd known she was such an ingrate, I should have strangled her back then. Keeping this wolf to harm our whole family?
she just said she'd cut ties with us on grandfather's anniversary. Will she use that 25% stake to team up with outsiders? Besides, she has Aunt Nina's support. I have a feeling that this time we might really lose everything.
No way. She's always been like this. Just a little kindness from anyone, and she'll give her life to repay it, let alone us, her own family. If we just coax her a bit, she'll come crawling back.
Your mother is right. These days, go and calm her down. Once she's cooled off, she'll be just like before and obey us blindly.
But this time, I think she's serious about cutting ties. Why do I feel like this time she really intends to break off with us?
Impossibly. We all know she values family more than life. Her clingy gaze whenever we're home is pathetic. It's disgusting. At most, I'll just put up with her and coax her a bit. I don't believe she dare not recognize me as her mother.
Oh, right. Yara is still in the hospital. Let's go see her right now. She must be suffering after all that milk.
Right. That woman? To do something so scandalous. Get to the hospital now. We'll deal with the rest later.
Okay. Oh dear.
Doctor, how's my daughter? She drank milk by mistake and she's severely allergic. Is she okay?
President Lucas, don't worry. Your daughter, no allergy at all.
What?
Doctor, could the test be wrong? Our Yara has been allergic to milk since she was little.
Don't worry, ma'am. We've done a full allergy screen and physical. Results are accurate. Your daughter is healthy. No allergens were detected.
Go.
Dad, Mom, brother, you came to see me? That's great. The doctor says I'm not allergic to milk anymore.
How can that be? Did we really misunderstand, Jean?
Speak! Have you been framing your sister this whole time? Speak! Have you been framing your sister this whole time?
What should I do? Will Mom think I'm a lying bad child? Is Dad disappointed in me? But the milk allergy. The orphanage teacher told me that. How do I explain this to Mom and Dad? Mom, I didn't mean to frame my sister.
Ah? Yara, don't worry. Your dad, he's just worked up right now, but we all believe you. We'll see a doctor in a bit, get a full checkup for you, just to be safe.
Mom, you're the best. You don't blame me and care so much. Dad and my brother, trust me too. I must treat them well. Can't let them down.
We'll go home after the checkup.
Right. Yara has classes this afternoon.
Let's go.
So that's it, exactly. Ahem. Yara, what's wrong? Who dared to bully you? Tell me. I'll crush them.
Dad specifically told me, keep up the Lucas family image and don't cause trouble. My sister is so fierce. She even hit Dad. I'm too scared to say anything, especially not tell Luke. I'm so scared.
Was it that real daughter?
No.
Yara, wait. I'll get justice for you. You're a loser. Even the servants hate. What right do you have to sit here?
Yara really never changes, stirring trouble whenever she can. And that Luke, a brainless loser, past and present. What a waste of Grandpa's help to them. I'll give you 3 seconds. Pick up my book, or even your dad can't save you.
3 seconds for me? Are you out of your mind?
3.
You're just an abandoned child. Who are you to boss me around? Jean, kneel and apologize, or we're not done.
Sister. Luke, forget it. She's just like this. She didn't mean it.
Yara, move aside. This has nothing to do with you. This is between her and me. No one has ever dared to insult me like this. Jean, I'll beat you until you're begging for mercy. Or my name isn't Louis. Call the police, now. You're going to jail.
Is your brain clouded by love? You think you can throw me in jail? Look closely. You threw my book and provoked me first. This is self-defense. I forgot. Young Master Louis just loves being a lackey. Someone throws a poisoned bone and you blindly chase after it. You're crippled. But what about her? Not even a finger is hurt.
I didn't. Luke must have misunderstood me. Will he think I watched him get bullied and didn't help? It's my sister. Sister threatened me. She said if I dare help anyone, they'd suffer even more.
Don't waste your breath. Don't think for a second. You can drive a wedge between Yara and me. My feelings for Yara can't be easily shaken by you, Jean. You dare hit me. We're far from over.
Fine. I'll wait and see how it's not over. If you're going to use your family's power, I suggest you call your parents out now. With your brain, you don't even know how to use family power, weakling. Check your own ability. Before sticking your neck out for others.
Sister. Sister. Sister looks like she's going to kill me. Luke? No, I can't let Luke be bullied anymore. Sister.
Yara, don't call me that. I don't want a sister like you. Also, about you plotting with others against me. I'm not done with you yet.
Sister? I didn't.
Just because you say so?
Stop! Stop!
Isn't this my arrogant fiancé, Miles? What is he doing here?
Miles, it hurts. I can't. If Miles helps me, he'll get hurt too.
Jean, do you have any dignity as the eldest Miss Lucas? You're the eldest Miss Lucas after all, doing nothing productive all day, only knowing how to bully the sister you grew up with. You're a waste of old Master Lucas's careful upbringing.
True, in my past life, he was Yara's most loyal suitor. To get the shares in my hand, he feigned an engagement with me, only revealing his true face at the end. Looking at him today, he's just a love-struck fool. Miles, what right do you have to judge me? How dare you mention Grandpa?
Sister, how could you say that about Miles? Arg.
Stop hitting me! Keep hitting me and see if I don't. Hunger strike! She's always cared about me most. If I say I'm on a hunger strike, she'll be heartbroken.
Then hurry up and do it. Anyway, a brainless pursuer like you contributes nothing to society.
Humph. I know. I know you're just jealous of Yara. That's why you're saying this to hurt me. I'll give you one more chance.
What gave you the delusion that I'd like a loser who took 3 years to get into college?
Say that again!
Stop. Jean, what are you doing? Bullying a classmate in the classroom.
Principal, we were just messing around, right?
This is assault. Call the police. We must call the police.
My aunt is here. We'll solve this ourselves. Don't you agree, Jean?
Fine. That way, it won't affect the school's reputation. Take Yara to the infirmary immediately. Everyone else, back to your seats and continue class. Follow me to the conference room.
Arg.
Yara, are you okay? Who did this?
No, nobody. I was just careless. If I tell Dad that Sister hit me, Sister will be kicked out of the house. I can't. Sister is Dad's biological daughter.
You, Jean! How dare you hit Yara? I'll make you pay back every hit you gave today!
Chairman Lucas, consider the consequences of your actions. Forgotten yesterday so soon?
You! Fine then. I'm your father. You think you can hit me too?
You gave birth to me but didn't raise me. When old Master Lucas was alive, he had me join the company. During those years, the business grew several times over. I've long since repaid the debt of my birth. In a few months, when I get my shares as agreed, that's when we'll cut ties. At that time, however you want to spoil your precious daughter, works for me.
You! How dare you!
Don't bring these family squabbles to the table. Today, I only want to know who exactly injured my nephew Luke.
Miss Jean, while old Master Lucas did help us a lot in the past, there's no reason for our Miles to put up with your attitude. Please give me a reason.
Everyone, listen to me. We have cameras installed in every classroom. The sequence of events must have been recorded. I'll have someone pull the footage for everyone to see.
A loser that even the servants look down on. What right do you have to sit here? This has nothing to do with you. This is between me and her. Since I was a kid, no one has ever dared to insult me like this. Jean, if I don't make you kneel and beg today, my name isn't Luke.
You.
You're right. The Lucas family will never have such a malicious person. In that case, you no longer need to use any resources from the Lucas family. Principal, I want you to expel her. Immediately.
I've long heard that the current head of the Lucas family is an idiot. Seeing is believing. He can't even tell who his real family is. Since President Lucas has made his decision, there's not much else I can say, but today, my nephew Luke was humiliated by a woman. That's no small matter. Out of respect for Chairman Lucas, as long as Jean drops out, this matter, I won't pursue it further.
Exactly. It's just a joke between kids, after all. No real harm done, but the whole school knows about it now. If no one pays a price for this, it wouldn't set a good example for the school.
Since everyone has agreed, I'll go now.
Principal Chandler, why won't you listen to my opinion?
What opinion could you possibly have?
Are you blind? You can't see such an obvious problem? What does this have to do with your family? Or can you not handle a few insults? If you're this weak-hearted, I suggest you let someone else manage your company early on. That way you might still save something. Grandpa wasted his effort pulling you from that construction site, training you to start this company.
You! I won't forget old Master Lucas's support. And I've treated the Lucas family well because of it. But, as I said, that's no excuse for you to hurt my son. Listen, old Master Lucas is one thing, you're another. Don't think you can use that favor to keep me down forever. I'm still your elder, after all. How dare you criticize me in public? You're so ill-mannered.
How righteous of you. You think since Grandpa's gone, no one knows your dirty business? Let me tell you. I was involved in all your dirty deals back then. If you don't believe me, go ahead and see if I can get you locked up.
Jean! You dare threaten my dad? You think I...
Arg. Miss Jean, I was wrong just now. I was ungrateful. My apologies. I'm staying out of this.
Dad, Yara is so gentle and considerate. How can you let her off so easily? Apologize to her? Does she deserve it?
Shut up. Oh. Miss John, my son. His brain isn't quite right. I hope you can be generous and not hold it against him.
Fine. I don't want Grandpa's efforts and mine to go to waste either, but if he's still this brainless, I'll expose everything immediately.
Thank you, Miss Jean. Did Jean really participate in those things back then? How old was she then? It seems she's no ordinary person. She might even achieve more than old Master Lucas. The Lucas family is truly blind to the core. They ignore their own brilliant daughter and treat a low-life bottom feeder like a treasure. How ridiculous.
Judging by the situation, Jean seems to have the upper hand over Ian. How interesting. Riverside University is full of hidden talents.
I thought the Good family was capable, but they're nothing special. But this is a good chance for the Lewis family to show off. Although President Good is no longer involved, but the Lewis family still wants justice. Kneel before my nephew Luke right now. Maybe I'll show some mercy.
I'm disciplining your worthless descendant for you. This is your attitude? If you really want to take responsibility, do as you said. Kneel and kowtow to me, instead of barking here.
Jean, what are you saying? What are you saying?
What kind of nerve does this girl have to cross? The Lewis family, after offending the Good family?
Jean, you're crazy! My dad is the chairman of Riverside Maritime Trade. He monopolized Riverside shipping. Even the Lucas family relies on us. How dare you speak to us like that?
Exactly. Where does she get such nerve? But I think your luck has run out.
Fine. Since Miss Lucas is so fearless, I'll let you see what real power looks like.
Wait, President Lewis. Every debt has its debtor. I hope you won't involve the Lucas family. This little brat has nothing to do with the Lucas family.
How convenient of you to cut ties.
Didn't you say you're cutting ties? If you want to die, what's it to the Lucas family? Humph, the dead for hitting Yara. We'll settle it after President Lewis is finished.
Rest assured, President Lucas, I won't let such a heartless person affect the cooperation between our families.
Dad, isn't this too cruel to my sister?
President Lewis, ever wonder why I only hit Luke and not Miles?
Of course, Miles is a martial artist. You can't beat him.
I've trained since childhood. How could I not beat him? It's because the Lewis family is an easier target.
What? You say the Lewis family is an easy target? Peh. Old Master Lucas was legendary. How did he raise such a fool? How could a child understand the power of our Lewis family? You'd better kowtow and apologize soon. Maybe I can still show some mercy.
If I recall correctly, the Lewis family's wealth came from the River Sea route. Old Master Lucas helped you get that route. If that route and the expensive ship, the River Sea, were both gone, you, the Lewis family, would be nothing.
Who do you think you are? Even if Old Master Lucas got you that route, so what?
You got many people to invest in the River Sea, right? Including that person. Too bad, though. The River Sea is about to sink.
What nonsense is this? Everyone knows it's departure time. You think you can scare me with that?
Don't believe me? Wait for it. The news will be here soon.
Hello?
President Lewis. The River Sea has sunk. The news leaked. The shareholders are storming the office. Hello?
Impossible. How did she know? Is her intel faster than ours? If she knew early, can she save the Lewis family? I'm sorry, Miss Jean. For what Luke did today, he's at your mercy on behalf of the Lewis family and for my words today. I sincerely apologize.
I'm sorry. President Lewis, a verbal apology is a bit too cheap, don't you think? I won't make it hard on you. Just do what the good family did.
Oh.
Kneel down. Apologize to Miss Jean. Do it now, or get out of the Lewis family. We have no room for such an oblivious idiot.
Auntie, my dad is the one in charge. You can't kick me out or make me apologize to her. She also hurt Yara.
Did you learn nothing in school? Yara manipulates you with a few words, and you just rush in, use your brain. I'll say it again. Kneel down and apologize.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm curious when that pig brain of yours will finally wake up. In the meantime, I'll teach you a few lessons. Lest with your IQ, you'll never get it your whole life. Let's go. Yara, what tricks do you have left now? After all, playing the victim won't work against absolute power.
How could she be so cruel, forcing an elder to kowtow and apologize? She wouldn't want Dad to do that publicly? If that's the case, I'd rather just leave. Then she won't make things hard for Dad.
Willebrat, even if the Lewis family and Good family drop the matter of you hitting Yara, I'm definitely not letting you off the hook. You must drop out today. To stop you from bullying Yara at school. Yara is smart and kind. She's always thinking of others. How could you bring yourself to hit her? You're heartless. Principal, expel this malicious student immediately.
Mark is so confused. He keeps causing me trouble. Jean controls Good and Lewis families. Can't he see that? He even wants to bully me. Expel Jean. Unless I'm as stupid as Luke. President Lucas. Without clear misconduct, the school cannot expel a student. Besides, your family. and just talk it out, and the conflict will be resolved.
Dog, I'm her father. If I say she drops out, she must drop out. What? It seems you don't want the resources I give to Riverseo University anymore?
Chairman Lucas, it's not that I don't want to help, but the school has rules. Expelling a student without reason would damage our credibility. However, Chairman Lucas, classmate Jean could transfer. We won't stop that from happening.
Then transfer here, right now. Immediately. Handle it at once.
Dad, you can't. Riversea University is the best school in Riverside. Besides, Jean entered this school with the highest score in 10 years. This must be very important to her.
Yara, stay out of this. If I don't do this, she'll never learn her lesson.
Dad, but I'd feel bad if she was forced to transfer because of me. I can endure it.
Good girl. You've been wronged. But as Mark's daughter, you'll never have to suffer like this.
The Lucas family is truly finished. The head of the family ignores his capable daughter. Instead, he favors an adopted daughter and despises his own. He's so muddled. Doesn't he fear ruining himself one day and ending up with nothing?
What are you two pretending for?
Jean! What did you just say? Me? Pretending? Fine. Principal, process the transfer immediately.
President Lucas, don't pretend if you lack the ability, lest you humiliate yourself. I'll be fine today, nor will I face any punishment. The one who's really in trouble is your precious daughter, Yara. She's about to apologize to me over the PA system and handwrite hundreds of letters for all to see.
Jean! What are you saying? You think your little tricks still work here?
Principal, carry it out.
Classmate Jean, the school won't shield any student who does wrong, but students can't order the principal around either. Do you understand?
Principal, I'm guessing you're a smart man.
Page 214. No, it was February 14th. How could she know about that? I can't let her leak it, or I'm totally finished to protect myself. I have to go along with it for now. Riversea University is a school that values freedom. We can't go against any student's will. So V, we can't force a student to drop out or transfer. Yara intended to instigate or assault classmate Jean, suspected of provocation, and it's severe. A major demerit is mandatory. Yara intended to instigate or assault classmate Jean, suspected of provocation, and it's severe. A major demerit is mandatory.
Dad, no, you can't.
In such a short time, even Principal Chandler's weakness is in her hands. This girl is no ordinary person.
Principal Chandler, you must give me an explanation today. The investments in Riversea University all come from the Lucas family. Now, apologize to Yara immediately, or we'll withdraw our investment right now.
Chairman Lucas, I've made myself very clear. The evidence of Yara instigating trouble is conclusive. She must be punished. Classmate Yara, go to the radio station and apologize publicly. Now, I'll send someone for your self-reflection letter later and post it on all the school's bulletin boards. If you don't, you're expelled immediately.
Faking illness won't work. Go to the hospital if you're really sick. Once Yara is expelled, you'll have plenty of peace.
Jean! Fine. How could you say that? I'm your father.
We've already cut ties. You said it yourself just now.
That was said in anger. How could you possibly cut ties with me?
It's my fault. All my fault. If Jean wasn't jealous of me, she wouldn't embarrass Dad in public. I should just leave. Everything will be fine if I leave.
Yara, don't be afraid. This matter, I'll handle it for you. Yara, don't be afraid. This matter, I'll handle it for you.
Thanks, Dad.
Principal Chandler, I'm warning you one last time. If you side with this woman again, I'll call the police immediately.
Chairman Lucas, the evidence of Yara's provocation is conclusive. If the police come, she's the only one going in.
Jean, if you want to return to the Lucas group, I'll allow it. Tell the principal right now that you won't press charges.
Return to the company? I'm not interested. I'd love to watch everything you fought so hard for slowly end up in my pocket. After all, I own quite a few shares in the company.
You!
Sister, Dad's health is poor. You know that. Please stop upsetting him.
Jean, Uncle Lucas is your father. How can you be so
Heartless?
Oh dear.
Ridiculous. A group of immoral people trying to take the moral high ground with me? I find it hilarious, even if you don't find it embarrassing. Principal Chandler, I believe the facts are clear. You'll handle this fairly, right?
Rest assured, classmate Jean.
Then I'll head out.
Indeed.
With Jean in the Lucas family, it seems the Lucas family is about to take off.
A pity, though. It might turn into a completely different Lucas family, no matter how many tricks you play. A fake can never become the real thing. Anyone with eyes can see. Who is capable of supporting the Lucas family, and who is the useless embarrassment.
Did I really choose the wrong person? No manners. I don't know.
What you just said? Manners? Since when does my house have such rules? As the owner, how come I didn't know? Lost minds over adopted daughter of the Lucas family? You really think this place is yours?
You saw that, right? She has no respect for us at all.
Sister, if you really don't like me, just say so. I can leave. There's no need to insult me like this, and make Mom and Dad suffer with me.
Yara! Don't call me sister. Don't you understand human speech?
Jean, look, we're family after all. Blood is thicker than water. What conflict can't be resolved? Your father's just hot-tempered and blunt. Don't take it to heart, okay? Come on, have some fish. Eat this fish, and we'll move on. Okay?
Mrs. Lucas, stop being so fake. Who are you trying to discuss? Just speak your mind. Don't waste our time.
Oh, Jean, look at what you're saying. We really want to patch things up. By the way, before your grandfather passed, did he tell you anything else?
Before he passed? Did you even let me see him one last time? You blocked me when he was on his deathbed. What could he have given me?
I don't mean then. The time before he passed. Back when you were still helping at the company. Did he give you, for example, dirt on others? Old Master Lucas really favored this girl. He gave her dirt on Good and Lewis families. It's fine. As long as I find out. The Lucas, Good, and Lewis families will be under my control.
Jean, you're just a girl after all, and you've just turned 18. So innocent. Holding on to that dirt is too dangerous. Why don't you let us keep it safe for you?
Right. We are your elders after all. We've been around longer than you. This kind of risk, we can handle it.
Be good. Don't keep those things. It's too dangerous. Hand them over. We'll protect you.
Yes.
I'll find you an even better fiancé than Miles. So for the rest of your life, you won't have to worry about a thing. Listen to me. Don't keep those things. It's too dangerous. Hand them over. We'll protect you.
Right.
I'll find you a better fiance than Miles, so you'll be set for life.
Grandpa lived a wise life. He only taught me how to survive on my own. Why would he leave dirt on others? What they want was never the files. It's Grandpa's teachings. And the lessons I paid for with blood and tears, you are all still foolish as ever. The best benefit you could come up with was actually for me to get married? Rely on a man forever?
Oh, please. What are you talking about? You're still too young and naive. You have no idea what these things can do for the Lucas family. With this leverage, the Lucas family can finally join the top elite and never have to answer to anyone again.
President Lucas, what kind of pipe dream are you having? If I had things like that, I'd give them to you, arch enemies, to get some real benefits.
You.
Why would I give them to you?
You? How could you?
Jean, you've gone too far. How can you say that? Denying your parents' sacrifices for you. Where is your conscience?
Yara, their sacrifices were always for you. Forgot you're the Lucas family heiress? How you stole someone else's place? Or do you want to go back to your old life?
I really regret having a daughter like you.
Old Lucas. Breathe. Take it easy. Breathe slowly.
How are you? Doctor, call a doctor!
Jean, what are you still doing there? Get over here right now. Didn't you study medicine? Specifically for your father? Quick, help your father ease the pain.
Why bother with a stranger?
Jean, you ungrateful brat. He is your father. Are you going to just watch your father pass out from pain?
Sister, we can put our grudge aside for now. Just help Dad first. I'm begging you. Mom, don't worry. I'm sure Sister will save Dad. After all, he got sick because of her.
Ungrateful? Haven't I given enough to the Lucas family? For Mark, I knelt for 3 days just to get a doctor. I even let myself be kicked out of the company to ease your minds. I was even secretly helping my brother secure his position. And now you call me ungrateful? Fine, I'll take the title. Whatever happens to Mark today has nothing to do with me. Whatever happens to Mark has nothing to do with me.
You heartless woman. We raised you for nothing. Doctor? Quick, save old Lucas.
Madam, this is a chronic issue for him. I can only prescribe medicine to ease it.
Impossible. Wasn't he already cured before? No flare-ups in years?
Eldest, Miss Lucas's prescription cured President Lucas. I can't quite figure it out. I can only stabilize him for now. She's the only one who can save him. Otherwise, President Lucas might not last a month.
Sister, this is no time for petty arguments. Let's put everything else aside. If I must, I'll even kneel to you.
Child, what are you doing?
Don't beg this ungrateful brat. Even if I, Mark, die, I don't need her fake kindness. If she won't even help with this, what else can I expect from her? From now on, you're not my daughter. From now on, I don't have a daughter like you.
Since CEO Lucas said so, I won't stay any longer. Here is the doctor's address. A final gift from me. Whether you can get help depends on your skill.
Yara, you?
Say no more. I understand. I'll get the doctor to treat Dad.
Go. Go find Aunt Nina. Aunt Nina, these aren't books for quiet meditation.
You're joking. This is just light reading.
Aunt Nina, I'll get straight to the point. I want to start a company, bigger than the Lucas clan. I need you back in the game.
Oh? Tell me your plan.
My goal is large-scale 3D physical games. It's the future trend. But I lack experience, so I need your guidance. The capital will be your investment. We'll split the profits 50 to 50.
Is that all? I thought it was a bigger deal. I knew you were ambitious, but I didn't think you'd wait until now. However, Lucas Group, are you really giving it up?
The Lucas clan. It's not what Grandpa built anymore. It's rotten to the core now. Cutting losses is the best move. I don't believe. You can't see that.
I believe you, but in your opinion, what's our first step?
I need 300 million in 6 hours. Go all in on Fortune real estate stock.
Fortune? That's real estate, industry giant.
Exactly, but it'll soon face a construction scandal. In 5 days, the chairman will flee with the funds, the company will go bankrupt. Aunt Nina, dare to make a big bet with me?
I'll bet. Of course I will. Nina, fear nothing.
Good. Oh, right. One more thing. You need to help me watch someone. Yara. Something's off about her. She seems to project her thoughts to specific targets.
Who?
Adopted daughter of the Lucas family, Yara. She has a sort of sorcery. She can target people. To hear her inner thoughts...
Interesting. I've lived most of my life and never seen such a miraculous power. I'll keep an eye out.
If that's all, I'm heading back. Young President Lucas. President Lucas needs these investment files for his meeting soon.
Leave them there. Have someone move my things to the East District house tomorrow. Living here is just too suffocating. Right. Where is Jean?
Eldest Miss Lucas is resting upstairs.
Take these to her. Have her finish them within 2 hours. Tell her if she does well, I'll take her to the amusement park. Go on. As long as she remains obedient to me, I don't mind showing her a bit more care. After all, we are blood relatives. Besides, a tool this useful is hard to find. Why did you bring them back? If she's not there, just leave them.
Eldest Miss Lucas told you to get lost. Amusement park? That was ages ago. You think it's worth mentioning?
I'll give her it. A chance to reconcile. That's so generous. She actually dares to despise it? She's nothing compared to Yara. How did I end up with a sister like her?
Eldest Miss Lucas said if you're incompetent, you should step down. To avoid being kicked out in disgrace, she even mocked your low-level networking tactics, as expected from old Master Lucas's trainee.
She really said that?
Yes.
Who does she think she is? I don't believe a finance genius like me is worse than someone from her trashy school. Fortune Real Estate proposed a $1.5 billion investment plan, planning to build a series of top-tier luxury districts. They're the leaders in the real estate industry. Since it started, it's always been profitable. This is a guaranteed profitable business.
President, the investment you approved is complete. We've planned a $1.5 billion investment in Fortune Real Estate. Contract signed. If all goes well, it'll bring in huge profits this year. It's Secretary Chandler. President, something's wrong. Fortune Group is in trouble.
What?
Fortune Group was just exposed for shoddy construction projects, and someone was killed. Their stock is still plummeting.
Has our $1.5 billion investment been transferred?
Not yet, but the contract says the breaching party pays 10 times the penalty.
So that means we now not only have to transfer the $1.5 billion, but also must help them through this crisis.
President, I have some inside info. The land for our partnership got government support. If we help them through this crisis, our investment might not lose money.
If this news is true, this investment will definitely pay off. If we buy at the bottom while investors are panicking, we'll make even more. Verify this news immediately. Let me know as soon as you find out. Also, draft a feasibility report on additional investment to buy shares. If confirmed, we'll invest more. Jean, if I pull this off, you'll be of no use to me at all. Let's see what you have to be arrogant about then.
Fortune Real Estate is in a PR crisis. The stock plummeted in a single day.
Miss Jean's intelligence network is actually much faster than mine. Her future is truly limitless.
I heard you invested in Fortune Real Estate.
Dad, I did invest. But I only did it after hearing about government support. Once this storm passes, Fortune stock will definitely rise. So, if we buy at the bottom, we'll surely make a fortune.
Good. Since you've already made a plan, go ahead and execute it. Dad believes in you, haha.
These two probably didn't even finish reading the policy news. And yet they're so smug. Aren't they afraid they'll lose everything in the end?
What are you laughing at? Do you know about investing? I heard you're opening your own company soon. Aren't you afraid of losing everything?
Quentin, how can you talk to your sister like that? You're her brother. You should yield to her. Just let her start it. Give her more support. If Jean's company succeeds, it helps you and your father too.
Enough, Mrs. Lucas. Stop pretending Quentin is helping me while you plot to take over the company. I'm telling you, it's impossible. I don't have time for this happy family act. Oh, and one more thing. What I said to Quentin applies to you as well. Don't think people live in the past forever, still wanting what they used to have. By the way, Quentin, your investment genius title, I'm the one who earned it for you. I'm looking forward to you losing everything on this investment.
Fine. Let's show everyone who the real investment genius is. And if you hate my investment that much, don't spend a single cent of the profits.
I can't help it. I am the company's largest shareholder.
You?
All right. I'll pay the market price. To buy your shares.
President Lucas, you're so crafty. Quentin said so himself. The stock will rise. Why would I sell at the original price?
She's about to inherit the shares. I can't let her keep them. Double.
Dad?
Do you think I don't know the market, President Lucas? Or that I don't know what Fortune Real Estate shares represent?
Triple. This is the absolute most liquid capital I can offer. If that's still not enough, then forget it. After all, even if it's a guaranteed win, there's no sign of it yet.
Since President Lucas is so sincere, I'll gladly accept. Draft the contract.
Someone, come here.
I'll be waiting for your good news.
Quinton, I'll invest another 2 billion in you. You must make a huge profit this time. Slap her face hard for me. Also, starting today, you must pay attention to the company's management. Anyone related to Jean? Fire them all.
But they were all handpicked by grandfather. They're all valuable to the company.
Humph. Precisely because they were left by the old master. We can't keep them only by removing them. Will the company truly be ours?
Miss, Mark fired the entire original team. What old Master Lucas left you?
Those people cover every aspect of the company, including finance, legal, and projects. Many key departments. Those two men are truly bold. Seems the shares I gave blinded them. They're seeking their own ruin. Aunt Nina, please find a time to call back the original team. It saves us the trouble of finding new people.
What's going on? Why is it still dropping? Didn't we help them pass the PR crisis? With the policy support, it should be rising. It's been falling for days. Our extra funds are almost gone.
Though the rumors died down, rumors of Fortune Group's capital break are everywhere. Saying they can't afford to keep investing in future projects, investors are panic selling. Our dip buying funds are completely trapped.
What are you all doing? Where's PR? Any results from the investigation? Where's marketing? What on earth were they monitoring?
The news was verified as true. The investment department suggests cutting our losses to avoid further damage.
Keep investing. Add another 500 million. I don't believe it'll drop forever.
5.5 billion. Is this the investment you swore would be a guaranteed profit? Now, look at Fortune's stock price. The Lucas Group's decades of foundation is going to be ruined in your hands.
Everyone.
Yes, exactly.
Everyone, calm down. The company is indeed facing difficulties now, but the Lucas family still has other assets.
Chairman Lucas, what other assets? Stop making empty promises. We didn't come here today to hear your explanations.
Right. We need an answer.
Listen to me.
Pre-President, this is bad. Breaking news. The chairman of Fortune Group fled with the money. The company has officially declared bankruptcy.
What should we do?
Who's bankrupt?
Fled with the money? What a CEO, Lucas. 5.5 billion gone, just like that. Now, we need an emergency board meeting to elect a new chairman.
We must agree. He must be replaced. Yes, absolutely.
We agree.
Also, considering our years together, we'll give you one last chance. Within 3 months, if you still can't provide an effective recovery plan, you two, father and son, will be kicked off the board together.
Agreed on the election.
Or get out.
Dad. Dad, are you okay?
System. Use luck points to redeem medicine for Mark.
Host, you have less than 30% luck points left. Redeeming this medicine will drain your luck significantly. Not recommended.
Shut up. Only with this medicine can I frame Jean completely. Then she'll be totally estranged from the Lucas family. That's the only way I can get the shares. Everything in the Lucas family will be mine.
Redemption complete. Medicine has been stored in your pocket.
Aha!
Mom, I'm back. The miracle doctor Jean mentioned is a total fraud. People around there say there is no miracle doctor, but don't worry. I was lucky to find another great doctor. Dad. He said if Dad takes this for a week, he'll be cured and won't relapse. Mom.
Yara is back.
What's wrong?
Yara. Your dad. Your dad is in the hospital. The company's investment failed. The chairman of Fortune Real Estate ran off with the funds. The money we invested, all 5.5 billion, is gone. We're facing bankruptcy.
System, come out now. What do I do now? The Lucas family is finished, and my life of luxury is over.
Post-survival crisis detected. The Lucas family's luck is fading. Suggest using all remaining luck. You can use the luck previously absorbed from the family at the upcoming International Art Exhibition. Attract Mr. White's attention. Secure his investment to save the family.
But I can't paint.
After using luck, the system will manifest a painting he likes as your own.
My painting passed the first round of the competition and even caught Mr. White's eye. He said, if I win the championship, he'll give me a reward. But nothing is certain yet. I shouldn't tell Mom and my brother yet.
Yara, that international art competition you entered are the first round results. Out yet?
Mom cares so much about me. I have a chance to save the family. I must tell her. Even if I don't win the gold, I should comfort her first. Mom, Mr. White took a liking to my painting. He said if I win the gold, he'll grant me one wish. I'll use this chance to get him to invest in us.
Good girl. Old Lucas?
Quinton! You must fully support your sister. Once Yara makes the finals, use all remaining company resources for hype, maybe. This time, it's another chance for the Lucas family to reach the next level. Yara, you must also work harder. If you need anything, just tell your brother.
Okay.
I heard the Lucas family is hyping up that adopted daughter. They're even framing her as an autistic genius. They even hired reporters for interviews. Cost them a fortune.
I wonder if they've really lost their minds. Yara was never recognized by the art world before. How could they believe it so easily? Yara's paintings would catch a world-famous investor's eye?
Maybe. They're just born, simple-minded. After all, 2 generations of heads have given up on them.
Oh right, Aunt Nina. Keep an eye on Jade, the student I'm sponsoring. Keep a close watch on her. Just to make sure she's safe from accidents.
Got it. I'll keep an eye out.
It's getting late. Do you want to come home with me? To see a big show up close?
My old bones will stay put. After all, Gentry Group still needs my help.
Yara, come here. Eat more fish. It's brain food. You've been working so hard on your art. You need the nourishment.
Get out! This fish is for Yara. To celebrate her upcoming win, what right do you have to eat this? In this family, what have you contributed?
Contribution? Ask your conscience. Have I really contributed nothing? A gold medal? Don't you know how little talent your adopted daughter has? She's never even entered a painting contest before. How did she suddenly become a genius? What award? A plagiarism award?
Bullshit. You're just jealous. Here, let me show you. This is Yara's painting.
Isn't this by the student I sponsor? Jealous? Jealous of someone with no real talent? Mark, you should get your eyes checked.
Get out! Get lost! You're not welcome here.
If anyone's leaving, it's you. This house is mine.
You.
Yara, you must win the championship this time. The hope of the Lucas family all rests on you.
Don't worry, Dad. I've been planning for 5 days. The new work is even better than before. The judges will love it.
Aha! Good. I knew my daughter would succeed. Way better than your cold-blooded sister. And Quinton, listen to me. Give your all to help your sister. Keep following up with the media. I want everyone to know the Lucas family will reach a new level.
Don't worry, Dad. I know the stakes. I'll contact some mainstream media. Once Yara wins the award, it'll be all over the city. Get some art celebrities to endorse Yara. We must generate plenty of hype.
Yara, I knew it. You're our family's lucky star. My doting wasn't in vain.
Mom, don't say that. I wouldn't be here without you and Dad raising me. I will make you proud.
Come, let's have a family toast to Yara's victory. And to the Lucas family, reaching new heights.
Cheers.
Ha. Once Yara wins the award, let's see what that ungrateful brat says. Oh, by the way, are the media and reporters all set?
Don't worry, Dad.
Hey, answer it. Must be good news.
Hello? What? Say that again?
What's going on?
The committee just sent word saying Yara's painting was flagged for plagiarism. She's been disqualified.
No. Impossible.
Who? Debt collectors are swarming the company entrance. They've blocked the main gates. They say if they don't get the money in 3 days, they'll report us. The collector said, if we don't pay in 3 days, the company is finished. It's all over. Everything is ruined. Dad.
Speak. You woman, did you do this on purpose?
Dad, it wasn't me. It really wasn't me. If I told you, Dad. The Jade? That's the one who accused me of plagiarism. Is a student, sponsored by Jean. Would you believe me? My sister knew all along. What I painted, then she had Jade expose me at the competition. She watched our family collapse from behind the scenes, while taking her own company public.
Dad, we can't blame Yara. Maybe. It's that woman, Jean. She's the one behind this.
That little brat. Go fin her. We're settling this with her today.
Right. To her company. I'll ask her if she even has a conscience.
Let's go.
Go.
You still have the nerve to sit here?
Why shouldn't I? This is my company.
You set us up to bankrupt the Lucas family. Are you even human?
It was my setup. Invest in Fortune real estate. Did I force you? Or adding that 200,000? Did I force your hand to sign the contract?
You must have known Fortune would go bankrupt.
So what if I did? And another thing, plus, what does your genius daughter's plagiarism have to do with me? She's just incompetent. Who else is to blame? Weren't you happy when you were praising her? Why blame me now? Mrs. Lucas, you're truly shameless.
You! Jen, let me tell you. Blood is thicker than water. You have the Lucas blood in your veins. You are destined to be Mark's daughter.
Now, you want to talk about blood? You didn't say that when you signed the severance papers.
Cut the crap. Transfer the company and all your assets to my name.
Stop daydreaming, President Lucas. President Lucas, do you really think the Lucas Group's bankruptcy is my fault? Use that thing on your shoulders to think. Lucas Group's bankruptcy is all thanks to your precious daughter here? She knows nothing about investing, nor does she know any big investors. Her paintings were stolen and plagiarized. Plagiarized from the student I sponsored. She used your resources to hype herself up. The scam was exposed. Debtors are at the door. That's why the Lucas Group went bankrupt.
Mom, Dad, I didn't. I just wanted to help. I didn't think it would end up like this.
Oh, by the way, and this good daughter of yours has some system to let others hear her inner thoughts. I can't believe you were stupid enough to believe her. You did everything she said. That's why the Lucas Group collapsed.
Yara, you dare lie to us.
Yara, is everything she said true?
You little brat.
Ah.
It's over. Everything is gone. It's all over.
Security, throw them out.
Jean, I was wrong. Forgive me.
I'm your brother. I'll do anything for you.